So all I had to do was wait for Dottie to make the drop. I told her to put $2 in a Chubby's barbecue bag and leave it in the trash can outside the old train station. I had a close call when Joy drove by, but that smoker's cough was better than a cowbell around her neck. Dottie was right on time, as old people and librarians tend to be. Lucky for me, she was both. I was a smart enough criminal not to go for the money right away, just in case anyone was watching. I forgot to ask Randy what he was doing following that guy with the tight striped pants. It was at that point I decided to forget about the whole scheme. And don't worry, that homeless guy is on my list. Especially since I've seen him around town and he's still blue. And looking back on it now, I realize karma must not have liked what I did, because it tried to kill me with an exploding bush. Now that Joy's neighbors had moved away, I could finally dig up the silverware and return it to the library. There was only one problem. I don't understand, Randy. I could swear this is where we buried the silverware.
There was a reason Earl couldn't find that silverware, and I knew what it was. You know, the kind of guy who likes hanging out with his brother, watching cartoons, and also likes to touch things with his tongue? Well, that's me. I'm also the kind of guy who likes hanging out with his brother and watching cartoons. Oh wait, I already said that. I also hold the Camden County record for staring at the sun. My name is Randy. My name is Randy.
I could swear we buried the silverware right here.
Maybe someone from China dug and got it from the other end.
I just think maybe I'm off by a few feet.
How did I know Earl wasn't gonna find that silverware? I knew because I took it.
You're not getting a motorcycle, dummy. You broke your collarbone trying to drive the kid's big wheel.
I was bummed that Joy wouldn't let Earl get a motorcycle because I always wanted to ride in a sidecar. But I was even more bummed that Earl and Joy were fighting, because when they fight, it always gives me a tummy ache. But after we stole some fancy silverware from the library, everyone started being happy again.
Randy, peacock!
There was nothing better than when everyone was getting along, except for when I was staring at a spoon and a little tiny upside-down Randy with a crazy forehead was staring back. But it didn't last. We couldn't sell the silverware because it was too famous. I guess we would have had the same problem if we stole that Webster kid from Different Strokes. We went from everybody getting along to nobody talking, and that's when my tummy started to hurt me again.
I gotta poop.
I guess Earl's did too. Whenever I was alone with Joy, it made me nervous. And when I get nervous, I gotta pee. After I got away from Joy, I went to meet up with Darnell for what I call idea time.
Nerf sidewalks. That's what I'm talking about.
That is man I was telling you about.
That guy stole silverware?
He is not brains of operation.
Oh, he's muscle.
He's more